So this album just kind of talks about like dealing with your mental health and like sort of just trying to get over your past and trying to find positive thoughts in your mind, because that's what I kind of talk about, in like positivity. I kind of just, want to spread that around. And then in Bring Through That, I'm kind of just talking about, like getting into my past life and what my life used to be like 3 years ago, for example. And like in a message to my 16-year-old self, that's me talking to like my past self saying, well, everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. You're just going to get through it. And that's kind of like what happened, really. I have like a few um, demos on my laptop, and this is the first demo I made, and it's Bell Me, which was made in September last year. Wow. 079, you call it from my line anytime. You know it's not a crime. 079, you call it from my line anytime. It's pretty trashy, really. So there's songs like What Do You Want From Me, which was inspired by Slow Tie, because I've been listening to him loads in quarantine, and I think he's a really good artist. And I love his album Nothing Great About Britain. I think it's a really sick album, to be honest. And like his latest singles like Enemy and Body Bag are really cool as well. And then there's Positivity, which was inspired by Clairo's song I Wouldn't Ask You, which is like one of my favorites by her. Like I could listen to that song all day. And Clairo is kind of a new artist that I've been listening to in quarantine as well. And I think her album Immunity is really good. It's my favorite. And yeah, it's kind of inspired by the second part of that song, and it's like it was really cool. And I was like, okay. And then when I made Positivity, I was like, wow, this track is so good. And I knew I had to release it as a single because it sounded too good to like not be released and to like just be kept on my laptop. So yeah. Grime, which is me kind of experimenting, like it sounds like a old school kind of track. I think that and Back on My Grind has the same drum beat. I'm not entirely sure though. And that's just me like sort of doing something different, and that's one of my favourite tracks on this this project, should I say. Flashbacks, attacks, hands, big plans, flashbacks, attack, hands, big plans. It's taking my time cause it will pay off. Taking my time so you can get lost. Sorry to leave you behind, but I haven't spoke to you for a long time. Don't mean to get rude, but it's for the best. Don't mean to get rude, so don't get vexed. So don't get vexed. When I get this thing, my phone better not ring. When I get this thing, better not hear a ping. When you see me around, you better not make a sound. Joking, we can get pics. Then I go to the next city in my whip. Joking, I ain't got no car, but I can go far. You kept talking inside my head. That's the reason why I'm not that we were sitting in the park. I